Okay, y'all, what's up? It's been a little while. I think it's been a little while. Last time I said that it was literally like 2 days between when y'all seen me and when the new video came out, but I think it's been about a week, 2 weeks. I'm about to take my braids down because I wore the hell out of them in a week, and this is not hitting the spot. So let's get started on that. But I did want to come and chat with y'all. My thoughts are all over the place. I don't even really know like where to start or I know what I want to talk about, and I want to talk about just like being comfortable and just like making sure that you're not remaining comfortable for too long. It's dark in here. And making sure that you're not remaining comfortable for too long. And that's something I'm struggling with right now because I'm happy with the progress I've made within the last few years as far as like going to school and making sure you have a job and building a portfolio and X, Y, and Z. But like, I feel like I'm skipping a couple steps, whereas in like, isn't there more you're supposed to be doing? You should always strive for more, I guess. I don't know. I really have to collect my thoughts. Because I hate like when I be speaking and it's just word jumble. I'm not a big fan of the word jumble. Because then it makes it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just have a hard time articulating my thoughts. And I know that. So that's a good step. That's a good first step. Today I want to dye my hair back brown, but I just washed it, so it doesn't make sense to double wash it. I'm just going to dye it tomorrow. I have a couple errands I want to run. I gotta go pick up some more za, because I don't have no more za. I want to go pick up the box dye so I could dye my hair. What else? I think that's it. I said a couple errands. I didn't say I had a whole checklist to do. I'm getting tatted tomorrow, so that'll be fun and exciting. I'm getting Godspeed on my forearm. Look at my white ass armpit. At least y'all know I put deodorant on. Some of y'all be walking around like a funky ass garlic clove, nigga. You niggas be smelling like garlic. You niggas do not be cleaning between your booty cheeks. Y'all don't. Y'all niggas is dirty, nasty, funky. Go to work, want to be on a two-man. Like, what? How you get off of work and you want a two-man? You got off of work, took off your work uniform and put on a Nike Tech and said, two-man. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. And it's so funny because I bleached my hair thinking my braids were about to be. I bleached my hair thinking my braids was about to be all blonde. And then I missed all my roots. Which is kind of good because that means I don't have to dye my roots when I go back to do it. To dye it back to brown. Oh shit. My scalp feels so good right now. You know what? Something else I really want to talk about is like mental health because I've already opened that door, so it makes sense to continue talking about it because I haven't for a while. But I didn't know how bad anxiety can get until my anxiety got really, really like debilitatingly bad. And I was missing school. I would like not show up to do certain assignments because I knew my anxiety would like if I had a presentation, I purposefully would not go to class knowing that I would probably have a panic attack. And I think that is so crazy, which is why we have to extend hands to help people who struggle with said diagnosis and or go get the help you need. And I've been so lethargic lately too. Like I just have not been wanting to do anything. And I think that is a symptom of my anxiety. I have to detangle this shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm going out just like this. It's true. I got my fresh braid out. Got my fresh braid out. My hair is dry. I'm probably gonna put this up in a ponytail. This is going up in a ponytail because I don't want to deal with it at all. I kind of don't even feel like filming today. I grabbed the camera thinking that I wanted to do a video entry because I haven't done one of those in a while either. So I'm like, okay, let's do a video entry. Give the people a think piece. And then I'd be feeling self-conscious about what I'd be talking about. You would too, if you was putting your business out willingly on the internet. Because what do you mean other people? I have a big problem with perception. That's something I struggle with really bad is perception. Because what do you mean other people are going to perceive me based on... What do you mean other people are going to perceive me based on, like, what I say, post, and share? I really don't like that. But you gotta weigh your pros and your cons. And the pros outweigh the cons. So get over it, essentially. Oh, I gotta grab some more leave-in conditioner too. I have to make sure I do not forget the leave-in conditioner because God knows I will. Then I'm not gonna have nothing to do my hair with. Then I'm gonna be stressed because my hair don't look good. I shaved off my mustache. I'm getting back into taking care of myself. I have to because I've been neglecting it for so long, and then I don't want to do it, and then I be looking rough, and then I be feeling ugly, and then the cycle repeats. So I gotta make sure I stay on top of that. I'm not saying my hygiene be bad, but like as far as like I wash my ass, please don't ever get that confused. But as far as like shaving and making sure like I'm trimming my fingernails every week, because usually I'll do it every week, but then sometimes I'll go like 2-3 weeks. Like right now, they're clean. There's hair on them. They're clean, but they're not as short as I like them to be. I want them down to the bone. Maybe I shouldn't have did that with hair on my fingers. There we go, y'all. And I need to start planning my videos. I don't like that every time I record a video, it's not planned. I don't be knowing what I'm doing. I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. I just be going along with it. And sometimes that's fun, but for the most part, it's a little stressful. Because I be wanting the content to be engaging and entertaining. But then I don't be knowing, like, look at that. This is going up in a ponytail. No shade. I look like this is my Halloween costume. Yeah. So the verdict is, I don't think it's salvageable. That's the verdict. I don't fucking know. I'm irritated. Not much, but I don't know. I will see y'all when I see y'all, because I'm a little irritated and I do not feel like being on camera right now. I don't. Okay, I decided, let me suck it up and do what I had originally planned to do today. Because at first I was feeling a little down. I'm like, why the fuck? My hair. This looks like a fucking mess. Let's go run these errands. Hello? Let's go run these errands. And then we'll see where the day takes us. I have work today at fucking 4 o'clock. I don't want to go, but whatever. I'm gonna go. I'm already not going tomorrow. I dropped my shift, so. So, I changed my mind. There's a couple different things on the agenda today. Well, not really. I just removed going to get the box dye and the leave-in conditioner because I have a little bit left. I'm gonna use that before work. I just don't want to like. Hold on. Let me get situated first. What was I saying? I just don't want to have to get out the car and I look a mess because I feel a mess and I look a mess. Ah! Why can't I speak? Fuck. Something's wrong. Oh my god. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't need to fucking explain myself to nobody or nothing. What the hell? Everybody shut the fuck up. This is what Kanye said. This is my part, nobody else speak. This is my part, nobody else speak. This little light of mine. So on today's agenda, I'm gonna go pick up my weed. I'm gonna go to Dutch Bros because I want a little drinky drink to cheer me up. And then one other place, but I can't remember. And to get a car wash. That's what's on the agenda today. I'm not going over anything I've already spoken about. If I feel the need to touch on a topic, I'll let y'all know that I'm referring back to something else. But for the most part, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Because that's what really frustrates me is like, I know I can't articulate my thoughts and I need to work on that. I know I need to work on that. But the fact that, ooh, they have some good deals on here. The fact that I be trying and then it don't work and then I be trying to go over it and I know that I be being confusing because the second time that I layer over that topic, it makes less and less sense. So let's go do this shit. I'm about to place my order. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Ooh, I just scraped the front of my fucking car. Lord have mercy. And I've been going through a phase where, like, I don't know if this is OCD. I would hate to self-diagnose. But I've been going through a phase where I have to double check what I did to make sure that it's done correctly. Or that it's accurate. Like sometimes I'll walk out the house and I'll be like, did I lock the front door? I don't know, did you lock the front door? So I'm driving back by the house to make sure I lock the front door. Because did I lock the front door? You know you did. So why did you have to go back? Because I have to double check. Okay, here I go contradicting myself because I said I wasn't going to go over anything I've already talked about, but I feel a need to talk about more I feel the need to talk about more. I think that was right. I feel the need to talk about more about like why I feel the way I feel in terms of progress and how progress isn't linear. And I am just feeling like I have been comfortable with the progress that I've made and that I'm making, that I have not tried to step outside of that box lately. Like, I need to enter the next chapter of my life, which is moving back out and getting an apartment on my own again, acquiring an internship that goes hand in hand with my degree so that I can be working in the field that I want to be working in. I want to travel more. I made a vision board. I want to get my credit back up, etc., etc. So that's what I need to be working on. I don't know. I feel like I'm rushing the process, because then I'd be like, oh, I need to be doing more, and then it's like, okay, well, what more are you supposed to be doing? I don't know. That's the problem. If I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I would have it done. I also don't know what I want my content to be based around. I just be creating. And that's part of like what I mean when I say progress, because that's something else that I'm adding onto my plate that I'm serious about, is content creation. And I need to make sure that what the fuck? They have a propeller on the front of their car? That is so cute. It's like a little airplane. That's what I mean when I say progress, though. Like, if you're working on something, put your all into that something and make sure that you're producing quality over quantity. It's not about how many jobs you've had, it's about which jobs you've had. It's not about how many projects you've worked on, it's about which projects you've worked on. Most of the time. But yeah, that's my little think piece, I guess. I hope I made sense when I clarified the second time. I'm about to get on the freeway. I'm about to go pick up my weed. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about how, I guess in my particular case, I don't necessarily recognize when I'm depressed. I just chalk it down to laziness. Yeah, I do just chalk it down to laziness, because naturally I am a little bit lazy, and sometimes when I don't feel like getting out of bed, or I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to, or fulfilling my responsibilities, I'll be like, okay, well, that's because I'm lazy. And I need to give myself a little bit of grace, a little bit more grace in that department, because it's not always laziness. And I think I'm exiting a depressive episode where I didn't do anything for maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. Like, I just completely just stopped my whole program. Like, I wasn't going out. Like, usually I love my solo dolo dates. I wasn't doing no solo dolo dates. I just wasn't being myself, I guess. And I have to step out of that. And I'm recognizing that I'm exiting that phase. And I'm entering, not what I would say is mania, but I'm at a baseline level right now where I'm just like, okay, well, what the fuck I've been doing is not working. So let's get to the Franken beans. Literally. Give yourselves a little bit more grace. We all deserve a little grace. Okay, y'all, the bag is secured. I'm now in Dutch Bros line, but the line is long as fuck. So, I don't know. I think this is the end of the video, honestly. I just wanted to come by and drop a quick think piece. It wasn't all that organized. I don't really give a fuck. I got out what I wanted to say. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love y'all so much. Mwah!